Hello everyone, Tac1421 here. Welcome back to another episode of Mega Moveset. Today we have a very awesome Pokemon. Now Gyarados has always been kind of a fan favorite in the Pokemon world, and this is going to be a Mega Gyarados set. And Gyarados did get a Mega Evolution. It got a pretty awesome Mega Evolution, one that looks kind of cool. I don't know. It's a little clumsy, I think. I like the looks of regular old Gyarados a little bit better. But oddly enough, it's still not Dragon type. It actually moved to Water Dark type instead of Water Flying. So it used to be Water Flying, now it's Water Dark. And we will talk about kind of how the typings change thing around and why you have to be careful with that. But first I want to talk about the boost that it got in different areas. Now, it used to have 125 attack. That went up 30 to 155. Defense went up 30, and then special defense went up 30. Special attack went up 10, but to be honest, you're not going to really use that. You're never really going to want to use a special attacking Gyarados. That would be kind of silly. Its attack is so good. It's double the special attack, so why not? Why would you ever use a special attacking Gyarados? I don't know. It also gets Dragon Dance, which makes it really scary, so yeah. Anyways, the two different abilities on Gyarados is Intimidate and Moxie. I prefer Moxie because you can use this as like a kind of a late game sweeper to go along with that Dragon Dance. If you get the Moxie boost on there, you're looking pretty good at ×2 if you get that Moxie boost. So plus the Dragon Dance, which would really help. Intimidate, some people prefer that a little bit more. I'm more of the Moxie ability kind of person because Intimidate can come in handy by lowering the attack of people that you come in on, Pokemon that come in on. So yeah, Mega Gyarados' ability is Mold Breaker. What this does is we'll take a look at it. Mold Breaker, this Pokemon's moves ignore any ability that could modify the effectiveness. So essentially, if something has like Levitate or something like that, you go right through it with an EQ. So that definitely helps out. Keep that in mind. If something is ×2 to Earthquake, but it has Levitate on there, don't worry about the Levitate. It's going to go right through and it's going to do some damage. So that is fantastic. Anyways, talking about the typing now, some pretty interesting things. The main one in my mind is it used to be ×4 to Electric with that Water Flying typing. Now it's only ×2, so that's definitely great. And my biggest kind of expertise or a bit of advice that I would give everyone is be careful on Mega Evolving when you're in with certain different types of Pokemon. And notice what they have left in the game. If regular old Gyarados can get the job done with what it has, then just keep regular Gyarados in there. If you have to Mega Evolve, then definitely do it. It gets all the stat raises and stuff. But if you have like a fighting type or a ground type or a bug type in there already, then you might as well just kind of stay in there. You might even get the Moxie boost you can set up with a Dragon Dance, etc. So that might help you out. Now, it used to be resistant to bug and fighting, and now it actually, with the new Mega Evolution with the dark typing, it actually takes ×2 from bug and fighting. So you have to be careful about that. It used to also be immune to ground, and now it just takes neutral damage from ground. Likewise, it used to take neutral damage from Psychic, but now that it's dark type, it actually is immune to Psychic. It also is, now it's ×2 to both the Grass and to Fairy. Before, it only took the weaknesses from, I believe, Rock, and then as well as, I think that's just it, and then the Electric. So it has a few more weaknesses now, but it just works out. So my advice, again, be careful on what you switch into and when you Mega Evolve and when you choose not to Mega Evolve, etc. So let's go ahead and take a look at the EVs, which I think are pretty important. Now, you want to, boost out that attack there, make it 252, and that's hitting for a grand total of 409, which is very scary, especially with a Dragon Dance up. HP, put a little bit in there, and then I think it's nice to have a 120 Jolly. This will allow you to outspeed like Jolly Tyranitar, which can do a lot of damage to Gyarados and other things like that you might find in the tier, especially with the Dragon Dance is going to be outspeeding a lot of things. So I found 120 Jolly to be very nice. And yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about the moveset because it's pretty important. Now, the first three that I'm going to be talking about here are keys to the moveset, And the fourth one, I'm going to be talking about other things you can possibly put there and why I, through experimenting with this Pokemon in this moveset, kind of decided to throw away different moves that I thought may be good, but I'll kind of talk about why they might not work out too well. So Dragon Dance is definitely your go-to first move. If you can come in on stuff that you just completely wall, or that they can't really touch you, or you can definitely take multiple hits from, then definitely go for the Dragon Dance. You're going to want to Dragon Dance and get that off so you can hit for more power and outspeed different things. So that'd be really, really nice. Now your next move is your Waterfall. This is your kind of go-to water type move. You can use Aqua Tail for that 10 more base power, and then plus stab, it's hitting for a little bit extra, but it does have that 90% accuracy. So I like to use the 100% accuracy move. It also has a 20% chance to flinch, and more times than not, you're also going to be going first. So nice chance of flinching there, and it's going to be doing a lot of damage. So that is fantastic. Next move is Earthquake. My number one rules are normally if something gets like a fire type move or a ground, or like if it gets a fire type move or an Earthquake, go with those two moves if you can. And it gets Earthquake. You don't want a fire type move on Gyarados, of course, but it does get the Earthquake. So one of the two things are definitely great to have there. So Earthquake, 100% accuracy move, hitting for 100 power, and if your Dragon Dance is up, and you're just going to be hitting for a lot of damage with that base 155 attack. And then the next move, again, up for a little bit of controversy. Now it doesn't get Crunch. If it got Crunch, then it would be definitely like perma-lock that move in. It's Stab. It has a chance to flinch. It's doing a bunch of damage already, so that's fantastic. But it only gets Bite. With Stab, it's going to be doing 90 base power, 30% chance to flinch, which is decent but not great. Now, I was looking at other moves to use, like Bounce, because if you don't Mega Evolve right away, that's hitting for Stab, but it takes 2 turns to go. It has 85% accuracy. It's not the greatest move. What is nice about it, things that resist your Earthquake and your Waterfall, like Grass type, for instance, which is the big one, Bounce is actually going to do ×2 damage to it, which is nice. But it's just, I don't know, it's just not that great of a move, and something that I didn't really like using. Now, the other one that we're going to talk about is, if I can find it, I tried Facade, doesn't work out very well, because things are going to try to burn you and stuff, but it's too risky, I felt. Ice Fang is just too low of base power, I felt. Iron Head is nice because it hits the fairies and stuff, but I don't like it as much. I think Bite is still better. It's hitting for actually more power after Stab, and still has a 30% chance to flinch. Now I tried Outrage and I tried Thrash, 2 moves that have the same 2 to 3 turn abilities, hits for 120 damage, but you're locked into it. So I don't like being locked into a move, especially after you Dragon Dance and you're hitting for so much damage with the Waterfall and Earthquake. You don't want to be locked into it, Outrage, if it would just be bad. The next move, Stone Edge. I don't like missing Stone Edges, so I try not to use Stone Edge, but it's a nice move to use. If you had to use another move besides Bite, I think my second choice would be Stone Edge. And then probably my third choice would be Bounce. And that's pretty much it as far as things can go right there. Thrash I already talked about. But yeah, so I just think Bite is definitely the better of the two to use as far as the moveset goes. And if you want to make it shiny, go ahead. So that is Mega Gyarados for everyone. I do have a few clips after this game because I was testing it out a lot. So hope you enjoyed those little bit of clips. Let me know how you like the moveset, and if you had to use something in this 4th spot besides Bite, what would it be and why? So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see everyone next time. Peace.